Is it working? It should be working now. Okay, cool. I don't know what the fuck is going on today. What the fuck, dude? I don't know what kind of, like, curse I'm living with right now. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's because I re-enabled my bot account, like the little chat bot that's coming in. But, yeah. Welcome in, Archie's Kyogre 69. I know what role you're here for. Okay. Yeah. I do not know what the fuck happened there. It literally, I knew how to fix the mic thing, but the visual, like, it literally just, I swear to God, I was setting up, and it was working fine. I went to the starting soon screen, I came back, and it was just gone. And I couldn't figure it out. Went back offline. Fucked with some stuff, didn't really do anything, and just out of nowhere, it started working again. So, like, I hesitate to change my scene on Streamlabs to anything aside from this, because I'm scared I'm gonna break it again. But, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm gonna still give it a few more minutes for people to come in before we actually start doing anything of substance. I hope you all are having a great Wednesday. If those of you who were not here for the stream that we did, was that Sunday? It was Sunday. I love pulling the speed pigs. For those of you who were not here for the stream that we did on Sunday, we are back. We are back. I know we were gone for a while. We had not played Star Rail on stream in a very long time. We hadn't really streamed much at all in a very long time. But yeah, we back, baby. So, yeah. Hope everybody else is doing well. But, yeah. Obviously still getting the hang of the tech stuff again. Because I'm a little rusty. But I don't know what the fuck happened there. That was the weirdest technical glitch I've ever seen in my life. I'll give it like 3 more minutes for everybody to come back in before we start back up. How are you guys doing today? Feel free to respond in the chat, because otherwise I'm just going to keep rambling about whatever. I did not do a ton today. I just, like, Monday, I just had a ton of energy and was, like, super productive, got a ton of stuff done, and yesterday and today, I have just been, like, dead, energy-wise. So, like, yeah, today, right now, I feel like I'm kind of starting to come back out of it, but, like, all day today and all day yesterday, I've just been like, I don't want to do anything. Like, that's kind of been the mode that I've been. So, yeah. Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna look at some of the chat things that we got before we went out. How am I enjoying Amphorius so far? Honestly, really liking it. You know, when I saw Ancient Greek stuff I feel like is always very hit and miss and stuff like this. Like, specifically, one thing that I'll point to is, like, when Magic the Gathering did Theros for the first time, it's like Ancient Greek set, there was things that I liked about it, and there was also a lot of things I didn't like about it. So I was really curious to see how this one would work, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been really impressed. I like a lot of the world. Like, I love the mountain folk, for example. Like, I think these guys are just such a cool design. I really love a lot of the designs of, like, the world of Amphorius. I like the characters. I especially love... For playables, I love, like, this fucking guy, Kefali, in the background over there. But, yeah, I love the world. I love kind of how it's, like, got its own mythology, but it's, like, also somehow, like... Oh, we still have cell phones and things, but we just live like this. I like the Dromuses. I just like a lot of that kind of stuff. I really like the characters that they introduced. I love Casterus as a playable. She's just so much fun. Cypher's very fun. Treeby is a great performance and is a very good character. I really like Finan as well. I think he's really cool. But yeah, in general, I've really enjoyed Amphorius. So yeah, I think we've given people enough time to come back in. But yeah, we've got about the same. Hey, thanks for the bits, Archie's Kyogre 69. Oh god. Hello, Michael, little scamp. I hope that helps. I just kind of threw out whatever. Why is Spotify updating? But thank you for the bits. And let's just continue this onward, shall we? Let's go.
I know this is a big ask, Namazuni. I hope you understand.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
That sounds like Melly Grant.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
For the record, this is the curse of being a voice actor and having other friends that are voice actors and trying to consume any media with voiceover. It's that everything becomes like watching your friend's community theater play, where like your brain is not thinking about the story as much and you're just constantly like, that's that person, that's that person, that's that person. And it's just, oh my god. But it's the endless curse of doing voiceover professionally and knowing a lot of other people who do it. But yeah. Anyway, continue.
I hope you all return safely, my lord.
There you are, partner. You didn't oversleep this time, did you?
A pink puppy woke up. I'm part of the Pink Puppy Club.
You like calling me that, don't you? Oh, well, I've embraced it now. It doesn't even faze me anymore.
Also, whoever's doing Mem.
Ready, comrade?
Good job.
If all goes according to plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side.
It's a character that could be really obnoxious, but she isn't, so I like that.
If the curse separating Amphorius from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after they're full.
Okay. Yeah, we could go home after we did. Okay. A day on the ground feels like 10 years
Really?
in the sky.
That's the first time I've heard that.
This place is so boring!
He just makes things up. Don't take it too seriously.
So much for I like Amphorius. Okay, that's assuming we can fix the car.
Sorry, I'm no help there.
Don't worry. Don Hung mentioned that Counselor Lygus can help you with that.
I fucking love Lygus for the record, but yeah. Oh, miss you all!
You sound a little insincere there, buddy.
You're right, I can't wait to get the
That
fuck out
was
of here.
totally insincere, partner.
Aren't I supposed to be reincarnated as a Titan?
That would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova. Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing...
Yeah, that's right, your time type
Seal
is fucking god.
Slammers... that bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back then?
Okay.
Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
This would be so weird if you didn't do Seal Slammers and you only did the main quest. Well, it's 10/12 time.
Well, then I have to use something else Don Hung taught me as comeback. The last mile is the hardest.
Hey, speaking of Don Hung, where is he?
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Please defeat the indifferent eye of Twilight and restore a compassionate sky to Amphorius.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared. But I'm not the main attraction today. Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Yeah, that's right, she talked to her grandma and everything.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen daughter of the sky.
the pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
She's not just the pride of Akama, but all of Amphorius as well. And furthermore, while the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaya who contributed to it. Let's extend our gratitude to the 2 warriors of the Outlands who bravely stepped up and risked their lives for those they've never met.
That's right.
Hero,
Yeah.
your saga will be chronicles and epics, and celebrated across the New World.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
Everybody here speaks so poetically. Looks like you've mastered public speaking now.
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart.
That's right, you are full of shit.
That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Dan Heng, it's hard to imagine what might have become of Ak. The guest of honor has arrived.
Does she have a new costume? No, she does not. Okay. I was like, that would have been cool, but no.
People of Akama, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to
Including my
bestow the
grandma.
1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila.
That's like the mildest applause ever. It's just...
Today is the year 4,932 of the light calendar.
Hey, Asuna, glad to be
1,062
back.
years since the hero Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey. I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
History doesn't breathe evenly.
We're gonna
At
kill
times,
the
it
sky.
suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant. Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacin, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as the executioner of this mission.
That's right, we're gonna kill God again. Mostly I just want to get to the end of the story so I can, you know... Like, I know that I can do the Echo of War thing before I end the story, but I don't want to. So, yeah, I just want to end it so that way I can just do that, so I can build up something. Yeah. I'll just teleport. I don't want to do all that. Let's go.
Thanks for waiting, Dan Heng. The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
March is gonna be crying with jealousy.
So full of energy, comrades. Seems I chose the perfect day. Hyacin, it's all yours now.
Let's go kill a god.
Legend tells of the Sky Folk once divided into many tribes. The Sun Folk worshipped the sun. The Rain Folk were devoted to storms. And the Winter Folk waited for
That's
signs in
fair.
the snow.
I might just do that.
Our
'Cause I don't think we're gonna
ancestors
finish today.
lived under Aquala's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge. And I want to use the rainbow bridge to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth.
We're getting everybody's pets back.
Ancestors, with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Skyfolk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years.
Little cutscene.
Oh, Rainbow Bridge, please guide us to ascend to the skies once more.
Just don't fall off.
Friends, let us soar together.
Which Amphoria's characters do I have so far? Which one? What do I think of the ones revealed over the past few days? Does the Herda count as a Amphoria's character? I would say so. So I have the Herda. I have... obviously
Flying
Memphis
along the Rainbow
Trailblazer.
Bridge is truly
I
an
have
amazing
3D.
experience.
I have Cypher, and I have Cassie.
The Eye of Twilight.
So those are the ones that I have.
It's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the
what
clouds.
What do I think of the ones that have been spoiled? I haven't really looked at them that much. I know it was like High Sealands, and I cannot, for the life of me, remember what the other one's name was. They look cool. I don't really know much about them, so I can't really say anything, but yeah.
This must be where the hero Seliosi stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the flame chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
This shit's taken forever. Do you believe it? Do you believe
Even
in
legends are
legends?
corroded
Say
by
it like
time.
Al Michaels.
That will change what we must do.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located Sky Castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremnos head-on in the Chrysos War. But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended. In the end, they had to hide among the clouds, far from the conflicts raging below.
I will say, so, I almost never get their light cones. I probably should, but I almost never get the characters' light cones. But I will say, I keep trying to get I tried to get a Glia on her banner, I didn't get it, I lost the 50-50. Now I'm trying to get her on this banner, because I already got Cypher, but, yeah. Anyway, continuing.
Apparently, the division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sunfolk and the Rainfolk. And Celiosi's frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Was her attack really that high?
After driving the enraged Titan to the brink of defeat with her two winged companions, they all vanished somewhere in the sky. Her achievements were unparalleled, even if later legends exaggerated the details. Yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of Sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them deep within the Eye of Twilight to support the heavens of Amphorius forever.
In other
Based
words,
on
she
the images,
became
I'm
one
guessing
with
Eye
the
of
Titan.
Twilight is the boss, so...
I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor Anaxa, not anymore. Has that Titan and that fused hero been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years?
Oh, one second. Sorry. I was sending football memes to friends. But yeah, let's continue. Yay, new location. How many chests are there? 26. Okay, 24 chests and 2 spirit thieves. Cool. Okay. You know how much I love achievements. I think I probably still have the most achievements out of everybody in the cast. Yeah,
It's been
oh yeah.
so long.
Just to give an update,
Maybe
because it's been a while. Let's see, I have 1,204 achievements unlocked. And we'll
And
get
Twilight
more once
has
we're done with the
already
story.
turned into ruins.
There's a chest. I think that's enough for a hole, actually. No, not yet. I need 2 more. 2 more chests. And enter. Yeah, the day-night thing in Amphorius is pretty.
Something's not
quite
right.
The problem sometimes.
I can kind of feel how big and empty this place is. But all I can see is darkness.
Is the little rainbowy lines supposed to be happening, or is my PlayStation fucking up?
Maybe it's the celestial mural. The Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphorius' sky, and any weather condition depicted on it will become actual weather. The mural would reflect Aquila's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The sky priests would gather here during peaceful times and pray to the god for warm breezes and good harvests. To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand, just think of it as a massive screen.
Got it. Aquila's theme park.
In any case, exploring in the dark is never a good option. If we could light up the mural, it might just provide us with the light needed to move forward. That really conspicuous device might be part of the ritual. Let's go take a look. It's dark, so watch your feet.
Yes, it is very dark. Wait, I saw one of those things. That's right, you. Eye of Twilight, Aquila. Gather storms as wings, hang 1,000, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Cool, we got the achievement. Hooray! What was that one called again? Sorry, I have my little achievement tracker website. Your vigil through instance. Okay. What about sorceries? Yay for the dumb Magic the Gathering joke. Alright. Give me those jades. Alright. There's a chest. Yeah, once I open that, we're gonna do another pull. Just a single. Ba-ba-ba-ba! And pull for a Glaya. Here we go. Probably not gonna hit, but let's see. We did not. Okay. Ooh, not bad though. Not bad, but not enough. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Lit, fam. I'll go over there in a second, but I like to look for shit. It's gonna take forever. What the fuck are you? Oh, it's one of the bugs. Okay. Cool. It just looks like a button. Okay. Oh wait. More stuff. Okay. What do you do? Oh, can't do that. Okay. Getting ahead of myself. This map looks very similar to the beginning of Penacony, just in terms of layout. But...
I have no idea how to turn it on. If only we had help from the wisdom of those who came before us. That's it! I almost forgot. Gray, Memi, can I borrow your powers?
Accent peaked out a little bit there. Leave it to the demigod of
Got
time.
it! We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Give me a little time. Feel the flow of time. Over there. And over there. Done! There haven't been many people for a while, so the traces of time are super obvious.
I knew you could do it, Memi. You are a huge help.
Pig things stick together.
We still don't know how to turn.
Oh, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself again.
Foolish rainfolk. The great Aquila has already left a mark of their manifestation on the golden clouds. The gods' choice is clear. Only we, the Sunborn, are the true heirs of the sky. This war is destined to end in the victory of the Sunfolk.
Thanks, Philosophiel. I'm enjoying Amphorius a lot. It's a lot of fun. In comparison to Penacony, I mean, I'm gonna be biased towards Penacony no matter what for obvious reasons. You are all here for a specific reason, I would imagine. I'm gonna be biased towards Penacony for that reason. I will say, I loved Penacony's writing. I felt like the twists were very, like, really fun. I loved the world. It's still my favorite world because it's so fucking wacky. But if I had one issue with Penacony, and it's not like a problem, it's just kind of something about the nature of the world, it's that you knew that people were never gonna die because it's a dream world. Amphorius, I think the edge it has is that people keep dying. So this world is not afraid to kill people. And I think that adds a lot of stakes and a lot of importance to everything that's happening. And it just makes it really interesting. But Penacony, I will say, like, it added a lot of stakes. Like, once, you know, like, Sunday held the entire planet captive. But, yeah. So, yeah, I still love Penacony the most. It's still gonna always be my favorite. But I do really like Amphorius. I think it's been very well executed. So, yeah, anyway, continue.
May the Eye of Twilight never close. May eternal daylight embrace the land.
Left a mark among the golden clouds. Is this referring to the celestial mural? But we can't see anything right now.
The Flame Chasers come with the explicit prophecy promise that everyone will die. Yeah, it's very fun. I'm not gonna say it's fun, but it's like it adds a whole new extra level of, like, you know, stakes and importance to everything. So, let's talk to the past.
Arrogant Sunfolk. The Titan will condemn your brazen
Using
disrespect.
comedy for climate change communication.
But Aquila, you that shaped the sky, why do you avoid the pursuit of dark clouds? Are not clear skies and stormy rains equally your creations?
I'm guessing you're talking about, like, using comedy to, like, make it more palatable to people and make it, like, easier for people to understand that this stuff is happening and causing real problems. I'm guessing that's what you mean by using comedy for climate change communication, but hell yeah, that sounds really fascinating.
The Sunborn see your behavior as an act of favoritism towards them, and weaponize this reason to oppress my people.
That sounds like Nelly again.
The Rainfolk will not suffer in silence. Oh God. If you remain silent, we shall have to forge our own weapons and resist the malice concealed under your brilliance. May the Eye of Twilight never open. And may torrid rains descend forever.
Avoid the pursuit of dark clouds. Aquila doesn't like rainstorms. It seems a little hard to believe. but we should write this clue down first.
Okay, sorry.
It is as the rumors said.
We still have more
The
dialogue.
Sky Castrum was far from united.
No, I like that idea. I've always been, for example, I feel like guys like shows like John Oliver and Jon Stewart have always been quite a bit more effective at like convincing people of like political opinions and like getting them on certain like to understand certain ideas better than say like just a broadcast of a CNN news special. And I think that's a really good way to go about things. You know, I feel like comedy has kind of this way to like, you know, it's that whole thing like when you like that whole rule of like, you know, don't talk about politics or religion around family members and blah 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 blah. But comedy kind of makes it a lot easier and more okay to do that. So yeah, I really like that. I think that's really really smart thing to study. So yeah, I wish you luck on that. But yeah, anyway, have I done comedy? Yes, I've done some stand-up here and there. So yeah, I've done some stand-up, mostly at cons. I don't really do it much anymore. Like the most comedy you'll get out of me, honestly, is on like TikTok or on here or on like a panel at a con. But I don't really do much stand-up anymore. But yeah, it's just stand-up is hard. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of writing. It's just difficult. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going.
My guess was right. This venue is indeed where celestial rituals were performed. Memi, can you retrieve even more memories?
No problem at all. Here goes. There we are.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural.
Stop, foolish Cloudborn! How dare you tamper with the celestial globe and distort the weather? This is blasphemy!
The Titan bequeathed the celestial globe to our ancestors, so that we could divide the light and dark equally between day and night, so that all things could grow beneath the celestial phenomenon they preferred. But the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural. And now the days are endless, subjecting the land to drought and burning. And you have the gall to accuse the Rainfolk, who you've oppressed!
Okay, those strikes, I'm usually like talking to a million people about like at those pickets and stuff. So, anyway, I'm sure, yeah. I think I remember running into somebody like really briefly and was just like caught up in something. So maybe that was you. So, anyway, nice meeting you, kind of. But yeah. But yeah, thanks for helping out with the pickets, though. Like, yeah, honestly, strike was not fun. That's the mildest way I could put it. The strike was not fun, and I'm very glad it's over. So that's about all I will say on this, on the strike and stuff. I've put in my rules that I don't want to talk about strike or voice actor drama or anything like that. So, but the most I'll say is, yeah, was not a fun time. I'm not saying, obviously, not meeting you, I'm talking about the strike. But yeah. But yeah, strikes are not fun. They're very, very not fun. Anyway, continue.
The land? It is our eternal nemesis. How can storm clouds and rain, unloved by Aquila, lead the Skyfolk to victory in the Chrysos War? Your character is as weak as your faith. Go seek out a corner untouched by the sun and weep solitary tears in the shadows. That's all you lot know how to do anyway. Cry in silence.
Then let us show you what we are really made of.
You? What are you? What are you trying to do?
Fanatics whose minds have been muddled by the heat. By Aquila above, meet your demise!
And then she murdered him.
What a
What
terrifying
the fuck,
memory.
Amphorius?
Brutal internal
just watch
strife
a
is sad
murder.
to see. It appears the Sky Cities didn't fall to external threats after all.
The proud Sunfolk saw themselves as divinely chosen, exacting long-standing oppression on other tribes. And the Rainfolk suffering beneath them began resenting the divine and plotted their retaliation.
People are truly ignorant.
No matter the era, conflict among humans is destined to persist. Having
Amphorius
witnessed the
is like
actions
one
of
of the
kindness and the
benefits.
cleaners,
I love that.
it isn't so hard to understand this piece of history.
What side won?
There's nothing but empty silence here. I fear there were no winners.
The hero
That's bullshit.
Seliosi.
Who won?
How did she view the ancient feud between the Sunfolk and Rainfolk? The legends focus on her god-slaying expedition, but are hazy on the fall of the Sky denizens. Perhaps I can piece together the true face of history here.
One step at a time. Do you remember the verse that Rainfolk sang, Hyacinth? Perhaps that's the key to unlocking the Celestial Mural.
Yes, I already memorized it. Now, shall we try to wake it up?
Let's go. Let's open this bitch up. Open up this fucking pit.
Wind, snow, rain, shine.
Heart!
In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural!
You turn the
Golden
lights on.
clouds, blazing radiance. What a breathtaking scene.
Oh, that's an eye.
How chilling. I wonder if Aquila is also watching us. I remember the Rainfolk mentioned the Titan dislikes overcast days. We might be able to use this to our advantage and change how
Hey,
the
Alpha
mark is
Beta,
behaving
how's
by
it
changing
going?
the weather on the mural.
I just got here, so yes, we got
Don't
to
worry.
Sky Island.
The mural probably lost its original function ages ago. Alchemist's light comes from the dawn device shouldered by Kefali anyway. That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather on the mural. Ah, there! That circular device. I'm quite familiar with it. That's a west wind compass of the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on. Who knows? It might even lead us to other areas of the Eye of Twilight. Technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful. Let's go. Leave the adjustments and calibrations to me.
I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about, like, because people always say like, they cross the rainbow bridge when they talk about, like, their pets dying. So all I keep thinking of is, like, we're gonna go find the pets! And And I'm like, this is a worthy mission. Climate control. Hey, there's something for your climate change study. Add that to my achievements list. There you are. It's a worthy mission. We're saving the pets.
The boiling pool of gold, said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity. You should watch your step as you walk.
It's all the melted gold from the Hobbit, the desolation.
The mechanical
of Smaug.
structure is
That's
a bit
deep
different
cut.
from the
It
one
is.
used in the Twilight Courtyard. How should I put this? It's a little more complicated.
No fun if there's no.
Can
Is
you
it a
handle
puzzle?
it, Hyacinth?
No, it's not a puzzle.
This might take a while, but I think I can manage.
I like the puzzles in Empire. I like the little Minotaur guy puzzles. Those are fun. Oh, it is a puzzle! Yay! Observe the starting point and finish point, the direction of the arrow on the compass, and distribution of red obstacles. Okay. Seems simple enough. Okay.
Deep breaths and find the way out.
Okay. Yeah, no, I get it. There we go.
I think this should be right. Look, the rainbow bridge has appeared.
Well done. Now we can cross.
We're getting those pets,
Hey,
boys.
careful!
It's a giant
Is that
enemy
a
crab.
winged Pegasus?
Looks like a mythical beast. But this one doesn't seem hostile towards us.
Oh, we'll just kill it. It's fine.
Hyacinth! Could it be the legendary?
I'm not entirely sure. We might be able to tell if we get closer.
I'll just kill it. It's fine. I haven't been successful.
We can't assume it's friendly. Keep your guard up and follow it.
We're gonna kill it. It'll be fine.
Legend has it that the hero Celiosi was always flanked by two winged companions, Solibus and Lunibus. They were her steeds and comrades. If they are still alive, they might help us confront... It
Have I opened
disappeared.
any Final Fantasy? I haven't opened any of the set
An
yet.
illusion?
Good.
Or the memory
I've been
dissipated?
really kind of out of magic lately. I don't know
How
why.
strange.
I'm just kind of a busy
That
with
Pegasus
stuff.
was different from the
I
other
really do
memories.
need to play.
It was surrounded in an air of
It looks very good.
sorrow. Oh, it's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
I will say, like, the universe is beyond stuff I'm so hit and miss on, because like some of it I think flavorfully works really well with magic. Like the Lord of the Rings stuff was a masterpiece. But then there's some stuff where I'm like, why? No, I don't like that. I didn't like that they did a Fallout set. I didn't like that they did the Doctor Who thing. I'm not a fan of them going to Marvel. Final Fantasy works, so I am actually kind of interested in it.
Was that Lunibus's phantom? Did it appear here because it has unfinished business?
If that's really the case, there must be a super strong obsession keeping it in one piece. Could it be some remaining bits of Celiosi's will?
We can't be sure of that yet. Let's take the elevator up to the Eye of Twilight's core first.
Let's kill this bitch.
to complete her mission.
Smash!
Type 4. Activate!
It's affected by the weather effects while it's... I'll just do it. It's fine.
Enjoying yourself? Share good fortunes.
And dead.
Until everything burns to ashes! I will claim fate set in the seas of flame! Fight to live!
Everyone dead.
Set in the
Everyone
seas
dead.
of flame!
Let clouds scattered.
Everyone dead.
Every victory is hard won.
Everyone is dead. I don't know. I don't know why. Let's turn you on.
That's another one?
We're gonna kill him.
Careful! It's not a memory phantom! It looks like it's alive!
We've killed
But
like
it's
7 of
so
these
twisted
so far. It's
and
fine.
very shadowy, like those black tide creatures.
Hyacinth, watch out!
So, you're Lady Lunabis, aren't you? Then
Not
that
Lunabis,
corrupted
it's
being
not Solibus,
before us
it's
must be.
Lugala and
Lord
Solgaleo.
Did you lead us here so we can free your companion? I understand now. You must have been tormented by pain for so long. But you didn't give up. And you've held on to what little is left of your will with such tenacity. Don't be afraid. You're not alone anymore. I am Hyacinthia, the healer who inherited the hero's bloodline. Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, was
New Pokemon
once
Sun
your
Moon Remake
comrade.
was lit. Yes, it
Wasn't
does.
she?
We went away from the Hawaiian theme and went to Greek.
Lord Solibus, your body has been completely corroded by the black tide. But I can still heal your tenacious soul. Just like Lady Lunabis, even if you've lost your mortal body, your spirit remains pure.
We're gonna kill him.
Please, keep holding on to what's left of your will, and I will
Pokemon Legends
reawaken
on
you
Pokemon
as a
Cross.
heroic soul.
Time for the bat to do the talking.
This battle can't be avoided.
It's fucking. You
We
can't
not do this
spell
for destruction.
battle without bat.
We do this for salvation.
Solibus, the sunlit wings that once accompanied the hero. If this battle can remind you of your great deeds from back then, it would be my honor. Come on, heroes!
Fine, let's get into it.
Lord Solibus, please break free from the control of the black
God damn
tide
it.
Past life of
and return to your senses.
truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
There'll be a way. Share good fortunes.
Join the battle.
Like until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle.
Yeah, let's.
Set in the seas of flame!
Gotta get that second attack.
Fight to live! Time to cleanse the filth.
value.
Sets in the sea so blaze!
And that was easy.
It's over.
We killed the lion.
Solibus.
Hold your horses. You're actually speaking.
No need to be surprised. After all, this is a world where even a pink puppy can speak. Oh, I can't believe I'm calling myself that now, too.
Jesus.
Solibus, you're finally awake.
My consciousness has been lost for far too long. Finally, I have been released from the Black Tide's cage. Little girl, are you Celiosi's descendant?
It is me, Lord Solibus. My name is Hyacinthia, and my companions call me Hyacinth.
Hyacinthia, you don't have the scent of her on you.
It's been 1,000 years. Celiosi's blood may have thinned in my veins, but the resolve of the Sky People has never been eroded by time. I've journeyed here to fulfill her dying wish.
And kill God.
How much do you know about her dying wish?
I know that in order to support the shattered sky, she merged herself with the divine body of the Titan. And I also know that she left behind a message, calling on future generations to one day ascend to the heavens again and reclaim the core flame of Aquila.
Has the legend changed so much since your people fell to the earth? Girl, you said you're a doctor. You only know how to heal and tend to wounds with such a weak lot in life. How do you plan to challenge the embodiment of the heavens?
I brought the guy with a bat.
With this long sword, heroic soul.
And my bat!
As you can see, we're all Hyacinthia's companions and comrades. You've already witnessed our combined strength.
Kicked your ass, bro.
It's not bad, but still lacking compared to her.
I don't care, we're gonna kill her.
Solibus, let go of your ego and accept their kindness. You've been trapped in time by the Black Tide, while great change has spread over the world. If I'm not mistaken, the god of war Nikador also fell to the hands of these warriors.
We've laid all the other Titans to rest, one by one. Now the final target for the Flame Chase is the master of this Sky Fortress.
It's very much giving.
Please guide us to an audience with Aquila. Heroic souls. Celiosi initiated the era of slaying gods and attaining their flames. Even if she could not witness the end of this era, you will all at least bear witness on her behalf.
Confidence and fierceness. Yes, I do indeed see a shadow of her in you.
It's like, what are you doing down there?
Aquila's mark flew away?
Is that a reaction?
Maybe they detected our awakening.
Well, perhaps our presence stirred memories of the fierce battle from 1,000 years ago.
We learned from past memories that the Sky Titan fears dark clouds. Would you know more about this topic?
What the memo sprite said is true, but you all still need a guide.
Follow me, Hyacinthia and fellow warriors. Let the hunt for the gods start again.
Why do anime games always have so much exposition? I don't know, honestly.
Is Lady Lunabis not going with us?
It's like a cultural thing.
I will be waiting for you all at the next destination, Hyacinth.
Much authority. But yeah, sometimes they can get a little exposition heavy, sometimes not. Honestly, I think it's just, for me, it's just like, I feel like some things can probably be said in less words. Honestly, I don't hate it, but yeah. Are there day-night flippies in here, in this building? That's that could be kind of annoying, I will say.
1,000 years have passed.
There it is!
And yet
There's
this
the eye.
place feels the same. Just that there is no more human clamor. This is the Hall of the Sunfolk, where the Sunborn once held grand ceremonies to give thanks for Aquila's gifts.
So, did the Sky Titan really take the side of the Sunfolk?
Everyone thought so until Celiosi's spear pierced through Aquila's wrath. Only then did we understand that Aquila wasn't hiding from the clouds and rain, but from the horror that lurked within the unlit shadows.
The Black Tide's threat has forced the Chrysos heirs to complete our flame chase journey, heading toward the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
Chrysos heirs. In our time, that title used to stir up waves of outrage. But you all seem to be revered as heroes.
It's all thanks to those who came before us. Trebios and Aglaya. You must have heard of these two names.
So it was those two who made it to the end.
Thanks for the sub, Marster. I don't know why the alert didn't flow. Oh, there it is. Very delayed. Thanks for the sub again, Marster. Welcome back. Yeah, it's been a minute. But yeah. How's it going? How's it going over there in Germany? You winning? Yes, Nate, I'm winning. We're just going through story stuff.
Let's not elaborate on unrelated topics. You now know how to activate the celestial globe. So go and force out the Titan in the mural.
The road got sucked away by the wind fan? Did Aquila do that?
Yes, she's very angry.
You have nothing to fear. We can use the power of time to rewind it if we have to.
We have the power of God and anime on our side. Interesting. Look at the thing. Oh no, that was the same.
It didn't work. The prayer's power didn't last long enough. And we couldn't get the fans to keep turning in the other direction. Maybe that device can help? Go check it out if you need to.
Oh, I see another one of those bugs on the wall, too. See, he's over there. He's the fan.
Ah! It looks like this device can amplify the power of Orynyx's prayer. Why don't you try to change the wind's direction with this thing, partner?
Well, thank you, Marster. Thanks for tuning in and subbing.
Now the prayer should rewind for even longer.
The old patronage once.
Let's try to control the wind's direction with this thing, partner.
loud? One second. I'll turn it down. One second. How's that? I'm never good at mixing this.
The celestial globe is right ahead. Let's go and force Aquila to come out.
The game's still really loud. Oh wait, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see the problem. Okay. How about now? Okay, yeah, it was going through a different channel that I'm used to seeing, so I was like, what the fuck? Okay, what do you do? Oh, never mind, I already got it. Cool. Alright, I will keep it a little bit louder just so I can hear fine, but yeah. Alright, cool. Oh!
The
Game
turn
paused.
of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Change, celestial mural. The celestial shift didn't work?
These circuits all seem to be corroded by the black tide. Here's hoping those 2 prophecy tablets can help us out.
Yay, more puzzles! Let's go. Cool. And murder these 2.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Let's seize this. Unite our goals. Dreams of a... Let us dance once more. Like fire till everything burns to ashes! But set to the seas of blaze! This is more than fight.
Everyone die!
Every victory is hard won.
First off, let's fix you. Okay, this one seems really straightforward. Done. Yeah.
Smooth sailing so far. We've got one more circuit to fix. Let's keep going and find the tablet on the other side.
I see it in the corner. Oh wait, it's behind my head. Murder this man over here and dead.
Type 4. Activate.
I like when we actually do things.
Together. Share good fortunes. Until everything burns to ashes! I will crescent to the seas of flame!
And the dead. Cool.
Every victory is hard won.
Let's go. Let's go. There we are.
Mechanism deactivated. Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
We finally...
Sorry to interrupt you, Fine, and I have demon things that I want to murder.
No holding back. Unite our goals. Until everything burns to ashes! I will claim victory.
dead. Basically the same concept as the last one. Okay, pretty simple. It's just vertical instead of diagonal. We did it. What's down here? I saw puzzles on the map. There were puzzles. It's fine. We'll get to those in a bit.
Firefly Type 4.
I'm just gonna auto battle. That's the problem with having an E6S5 character, is that fighting gets too easy.
Let us dance once more.
I will say this newest Pure Fiction, getting that 12th star is kind of a pain in the ass. Trying to figure out the right teams and stuff. Because I have gotten really good at like the Pure Fictions and the Memory of Chaos and all of those things. But yeah, this one I'm like having a hard time figuring out.
Every victory is hard won.
Yeah, this one's Pure Fiction is kind of a pain in the ass.
Firefly Type 4.
Because, like, honestly, this team is fine on either side. Again, because Firefly is E6S5 and is OP. It's kind of fine on either side. I'm just trying to figure out the right team for the other side. Because it's like, I see other people winning with, like, a Hernet team on the first half and a Casters team on the second half. But I've tried both, and neither one has been enough. So I don't know what to do. I don't have Argenti, unfortunately. Yeah, this team can clear 30k, but the other ones can't, unfortunately, which has been my problem. And I've tried a lot of different team compositions, and I just can't get it right. Ah, there's a treasure chest. Yay! Master something. I have Treeby, I don't have Hyacinth, which I think, because I've seen some people, like, with their winning teams have had Hyacinth with all of them, but I don't have Hyacinth, so, yeah. Like, Casterus is, like, I think my best runs have been with the Casterus team on the second half, and I have Casterus and Treeby, and they tend to work pretty well together, but it's just not working well enough, so.
The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial code. Change, celestial mural.
It's that weird fucking eyeball. Eyeball's getting angry.
Looks like they're still avoiding us. I wonder if it's cowardice, or if they have something up their sleeve.
I fear the Aquila of present has long lost their sanity. But
I appreciate that Sora Kosai. Or Sora Kasai. I don't know why I said Kosai. But yeah, Firefly is great. She's very fun. And she's very, very, very strong.
I have no knowledge of Celiosi's situation.
I'm a ghost liar. What the fuck could I possibly know?
Mark is not hers. She would not abscond like a disgraceful deserter, willingly exiled by the pursuit of dark clouds. It is time to leave this place. Lunibus awaits you at the next stop.
A moment, please, Lord Solibus. I have one more thing I wish to do.
What is it, girl?
To honor the pact with Seliosi. Her descendants spent a millennium looking up at the sky.
Yeah, it's...
I believe my countless ancestors who lived for that purpose
yeah, I don't know for
deserve
the
to know the
second
truth
one, like,
behind
who
her
I
legend.
should use as my healer.
If you don't mind us knocking on the
What
gates
I've
of the
been
past,
doing is, like, I've been doing, like, Casterus
I can
and
peek into this
Treaty
place's
and
history.
Remembrance Trailblazer, but I haven't figured out the healer part of it yet.
You are
Or
the
maybe I
ones
just
who
don't.
hold
No, you
Oryx's
kind of need a healer with
miracle.
Casterus. You bleed yourself
I
out
have
super hard.
no authority to prevent you from delving into the past.
Memi, Gray, could I please ask you for this favor? I want to show the truth to my ancestors waiting on the other side.
Leave it to us.
There are falsehoods
Maybe
in the
Argenti.
legends.
I don't know.
Then there must be a reason for
Or not
this
Argenti.
embellishment.
Aventuri. Different A name.
The scene here and the previous memories gave me a bad feeling. What else did the Skyfolk encounter after Seliosi challenged the god? I must figure out the truth behind the legend.
I do have
even if
Fugue.
it's for my ancestors' sake.
And so, yeah, I do have Fugue. And she's very good on the Firefly team,
You're such a good
so
child. Don't worry, I'm here. Oh, the
yeah. I've
memories
tried
in here are
Luocha
even more
and
intense than
Gallagher,
at
and
the
neither one
entrance.
of them's been enough.
I'll gather them up now, and mold them, and mold them. Huh, all done.
Thank you, Memi.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Everyone, please.
And I think the Casterus
Witness
team on the
history
second half
with
is
me.
better than the Herta team on the first half, so I have no clue what to do. Maybe I'm just playing them wrong. I don't know. That's the thing that I've always wondered.
Daughter of Dusk.
Like, am I just not
have you
using them
finally
correctly?
gone mad?
I knew it! The child with the blood of two feuding clans will one day destroy the Sky Castrum.
Will you really point the tip of your spear at our god? Stay your hand. Your recklessness will only bring divine retribution.
I don't want to listen. Let's keep going.
Hero Seliosi, disillusioned by the Sunfolk's deeds, decided to sever the source of it all. The god they so blindly placed their faith in.
She was brimming with compassion at that time. Her words were bursting with anger, but her heart had nothing but mercy for the children of humanity.
At that time,
We should get going, Hyacinthia. Lunibus is waiting for you all. Aquila has fled to the other end of the fortress. Let's chase after them.
Sure, let's keep going.
Lunibus will lead the way.
How's it going, Lord Frost? Yeah, it has been a minute. We're getting back into streaming, so yeah. Hope you've been doing well. It's been a hell of a fucking time for me over the past almost year since I last streamed Star Rail before this past month. But yeah. Because, yeah, I remember because the strike started in the middle of 2.3, and so now it's 3.3, so yeah.
Corrupted by the Black Tide. They still maintain a connection with their kin in this fortress.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You think
Trust me,
hinder us?
I didn't want to be gone that long.
Then we will make you understand.
It's look,
Resistance
I
is
was all for
futile.
our mission, and I am all for the contract that we got, and I was all for it holding out because it was really that urgent of an issue. But at the same time, being on strike is very, very not fun.
Share good fortunes.
joining the battle.
So it's not something I would like be like, oh yeah, let's do it again, shall we? No, it's not fun.
Until everything burns to ashes! Firefly Type 4 sent to the seas of pain! Fight to live!
Everybody die. Yeah. I left Twitter. I can't do Twitter anymore.
Follow it to the Titan. Even if plunged into madness,
That place is not a
Aquila
good
is
place to
still
be.
the Sky Titan. We mustn't let our guard down.
Heroes, over here. Let's keep going. And aim for the next west wind compass.
There's a thing. Okay. The fuck? Okay. One second.
No danger.
Yeah, 3.4 should be fun. I mean, I haven't finished 3.3 yet, so. But yeah. I'll just continue following the story just straightforwardly. So. There we go. Okay, it's being weird. Okay. Game was just lagging. There are treasure icons. Continue to travel. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. I could get free things? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Look, the Rainbow Bridge is leading us to our next destination.
That's fair.
Let's hurry on. Follow Lady.
I don't know what happens in the story here, honestly. I've pretty much avoided spoilers, which has been very helpful. But yeah.
Miss Hyacinth, how were you so certain that you could free Solus from suffering?
My apologies, Lady Lunibus.
And free shit.
I was not all that certain. But if even the healer loses hope, then how will the patients repossess their hope for life?
What a kind answer.
Oh, we're still not at the top. Jesus Christ. This place big. Wait, so what's going on with Blade?
Attack detected.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Oh shit, my guys are almost dead. Fuck.
Let us dance.
I just noticed what everybody's health was at, and I'm like, oh,
Share good fortunes. Until everything burns.
Oh, some old units are getting buffed. Okay, cool. Fuck yeah. Kafka Blade, Silver Wolf, Jinglu. Fuck yeah. I could use DOT teams again! One second. God, I did not realize how low health was. Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, DOT team is fun. Especially now that I've had so much experience with weakness break teams. I have Rappa too, so it's like I have more than one way to do weakness break.
But never let your guard down.
Now, I shall lead you into the Rain Folks Hall.
Let's go.
Little Ika, why did you run out on your own?
This little one.
Oh yeah, it was the one that everybody gave a really mean nickname to on Twitter, apparently.
They look completely different.
Poor Ika.
But little Ika should also be a winged beast, right? Could it be?
It's affectionate.
Truly, a miracle of fate. Perhaps we did leave something behind for this world. Celiosi.
Lady Lunibus? Is little Ika your...
Please press on, flame-chasing heroes. I can sense it. The radiance of Aquila shines ever brighter.
Let's keep going.
Where did the Skyfolk go after Celiosi challenged the god?
I mean, I didn't even pull for Hyacinth, so I wanted the Herda more. So yeah, I wanted the Herda and Cypher more. So I didn't even pull for Hyacinth. The Herda and Cypher. I said Cypher. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Aquila. They are indeed here.
The celestial globe
This
is
fucking
right
weirdo.
ahead.
With his stupid eye.
There are black tide creatures guarding it.
Looks like we can't skip this fight. Let's go get them.
Yeah,
It's
we
another one
can't
of those
skip this
devices
boss
that can
battle.
enhance prayers. Can I leave that to you, partner?
You got it, dude. Oh, fuck. You asshole.
Before it was
I wanted to
consumed
dive
by
bomb
madness, it must have also faithfully served the Titan, don't you think? No healer can heal all, especially faced with souls that are trapped deeply in the clutches of pain.
Let's murder him.
Granting it a dignified end may be the most compassionate act of all.
The truth burns everything in this world.
Yeah, Cypher I got pretty easily from what I remember.
There'll be a way. Share good fortunes.
But I also had the most absurd luck with Firefly that, like, I can't complain about bad luck on this game ever again. Like, my luck on Firefly is insane.
Be of your body and mind.
Some value as eternal.
Die!
Rest now, Titankin.
The celestial globe looks complete, but it still won't start. Is there something wrong internally? Hard drives?
intuition has always been good. Let's look around and see
Yeah,
if there are any
Cypher's fun.
mechanisms. That didn't take much effort. The hand of Zagreus always appears when it's most needed.
Oh, fuck yeah, Hand of Zagreus stuff.
If it's not too much trouble, please wait for a little longer.
It's you all who have to do the work. I've wandered around here for 1,000 years, so this brief moment hardly qualifies as waiting. Furthermore, I would like to have a moment alone with this little one.
Yeah, I told this story during the last stream for those who weren't here. I'll tell it again. Basically, so Shay, who plays Cypher, I met her not that long ago. So funny story. Shay and I have a friend named, his name is Ian Price. He's another voice actor, director. He produces a lot of like theater shows as well, usually for Hollywood Fringe Festival. Ian's a great dude. Really close friend of mine. We watch a lot of football and stuff together. But so Ian had his birthday party, I believe it was a month ago, and I got to meet Shay there. As it turns out, me and Shay were both in Hollywood Fringe Festival shows produced by Ian. So we chatted for a bit. Yeah, Shay's really cool. I know I don't think she's done a ton to like outreach with the fan base, but that's fine. I think she wants to. So, but
Dear Celiosi, thank you.
Yeah,
for your
Shay's
letter.
really fun. So
Never
yeah,
expected
she's
that
definitely
we would learn
worth
about
getting
your
to
past
know,
in this
you know?
way. Why didn't you tell us sooner? We could have helped you untangle your feelings if we had talked about this earlier. We aren't blaming you. Honestly, we even admire you. After everything you've been through, you've managed to keep that passion and positivity.
That's
it's
Treeby.
truly impressive. But we also know that some scars stay with you for life. They never fully fade.
Yeah, Shay's
And
really good.
they
So
always
I'm sure
hurt
she'll
when
get
you
more
least
work
expect
after
it.
this, but yeah.
When times get tough, if there's anything you can't bring yourself to say to others, just write to us. The road you've chosen is tough, but there's no need to bear all the burdens alone. Remember, if you aim to unite people and tear down the barriers between hearts, patient communication and sharing are absolutely crucial. It's hard to truly understand others when you're always giving orders to them or making decisions for them. Your good friend, Trisha.
There's another one.
No
All right,
danger
let's get the punchy
Never let
fist
your guard
thing.
down.
I will look for the frickin' coins, by the way. Okay, there's 5. I always like to look for the coins, even if it's fucking annoying. Do I see any coins? Any coins up here? No. This is gonna be so riveting. I do see this though. Punch! There's another one. Well, there's one. Hooray. Yeah, the one near, like, the giant Kefali, like, when you're walking up to Kefali, that one was a bitch for me to find, like, all 5 of them. Because I think one of them was just in an area that, like, I just hadn't really looked at. First off, kill the enemies. Mana mana do 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 do. There's one. There's another one. So we've got 3. Kill these guys and a box. Hell yeah. How low down does this go? Okay, I'm as low as I can go now. Okay. So we've got 3. Punch that in while I can. There's 4.
Pretty crude and simple.
Just gotta find the last
Should
one.
we go look for the next one?
No, I gotta find the last coin. Where is that last coin? It's you. 1 second. I'm gonna punch you. Damn. Damn it! That would have solved all my problems. Where is the last coin? Enemy on the ledge up the door. Oh wait, there's another thing to punch. Okay.
All good. Let's keep going.
Even if I hit it from a bad angle. Up the door. Oh wait, is it over here? No. No. The door. What door? It's not up here. Okay. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. This is an achievement, isn't it? Yes, it is. Hell yeah. Still need to find that last coin. It's fine.
As expected, Frey is getting more and more skilled at handling the kind of agonies. Let's go. We should return and check on the celestial globe.
No, I haven't found the coins yet. Or I haven't found the last one anyway. Above the door arch. Oh, okay. Oh! It blended in with the door. That was the problem. Okay. That was what was fucking with me. Okay. Cool. We did it. Thank you, Mercat.
Full of supplies. A rare find.
Do we have enough for a warp? No. But I did get that. That's kind of cool. Checkaroo. I'm just gonna open this up now so I don't have to worry about it later. Cool. Well, we got all the coins, so hooray. Let's do it.
The turn of dawn and
1274? Hell yeah. I'm at like
celestial
12 something right now.
Blot out the blazing sun, celestial mural.
Aquila has left.
We've already changed 2 scenes on the mural.
Yeah, I think all the ones that I'm missing are... Most of the ones that I'm missing are simulated universe ones. Because those are brutal, dude.
Upward.
Some of them are like almost actually impossible. Like, they actually probably need to go in and fix them. Because they're literally just impossible.
A curse that fell from the sky. I can't verify the truth of this claim. When Celiosi fought Aquila...
Yeah, Predator I know specifically is like basically impossible.
But they never attempted to break through the sky's veil to escape our pursuit.
Regardless, we can only know the truth after we've defeated them. Before we press on, partner, ma'am, let's unveil the history for Hyacinth. The true story behind the legend is yet to be fully revealed.
Okay, leave it to me.
Let's show her
Gathering.
her ancestors being brutally slaughtered.
Collection. Reveal.
Oh, daughter of dusk, who has permitted your return to this sacred land of the Cloudborn? Bearing the blood of heresy and curse of gold, exile is your eternal sentence.
Stop. I'll listen to it.
My
Fuck it.
kin of old. I am no longer the immature fledgling I once was. I found my wings. The shackles you bound me with have rusted away, and I shall decide which direction I'll fly. As for this return home, before I embark on my god-slaying quest, those who worship the god who is about to die deserve to know everything.
So, the dreadful rumors are true. The cursed daughter of dusk, the invincible day thunder knight, will soar into the heavens to challenge the Titan.
Why would you do this, Celiosi? You were once such a warm-hearted girl. In this hall of the Cloudborn, you prayed so devoutly to Aquila.
I've seen through the Titan's indifference, and grown weary of the tragic dances mortals perform under their neglect. I see how you blame the god for their favoritism, yet lack the courage to rebel against the core of your beliefs. You're quick to turn your blades on your kin, but you never dare to confront the true source of your hatred. I feel sorry for you. I grew up among you, and once saw myself as part of this tribe. The persecution you've suffered runs deep. For that, I understand your hatred towards me. And I forgive you for casting me out. Out of care for you all, I'll walk this path, on behalf of everyone. Let the fall of the Eye of Twilight mark the dawn of a new chapter in history. Upon my return, there will be no more unjust gods. When a broken faith finally disappears, the children of humanity will be reborn. The skies will mend, and the divide between day and night will fade away.
You are so naive, daughter of dusk. So powerful, yet so innocent. I fear you.
1 second.
I can't
I have a
imagine how
response to
twisted
this bet.
you may become when you realize that shallow and fragile mortals can't bear the immense weight of your boundless love.
So, Steelers 10-7. That's not as risky a bet as you think, because the Steelers under Mike Tomlin have literally never had a losing record. So, I don't think 10-7 is necessarily risky. However, I'm gonna be straight up. I don't think Rodgers is gonna be good. I actually kind of think Rodgers is a worse quarterback than the guys you had last year. And that's not necessarily saying that I think Rodgers is, like, ass. It's more so saying that I think Russell Wilson and Justin Fields both played better than I think people realize last year. And with worse weapons than Rodgers had on the Jets. So now Rodgers, who already had kind of a disappointing season in New York, goes to a team with worse receivers, worse running back room, and a worse offensive line. I just don't think it's going to go well for the Steelers on his front. That said, again, they have a winning record every year, so it's not actually that bad of a bet. But yeah, he's old. Like, what do you expect? That's what's going to happen. The man's like 42. He's an old quarterback. He should probably have retired by now. But yeah. Anyway. But that's getting ahead of myself. If you want to pay attention, my TikTok, starting next month, I'm going to start dropping, I'm making, like, deep dive, like, videos about every single NFL team's offseason. So if you want my full thoughts on each team's offseason, stay tuned to my TikTok, because those will start getting posted soon-ish. Probably in the next couple weeks or so. So, yeah.
Farewell, my kin. I'll always remember the tenderness you once showed me.
I filmed almost all of them. I've edited over half of them.
Like gentle rain.
I've only got 4 left to film, and it's just the NFC
Fly,
West teams.
Moonbase.
Actually, the Rams are the next one that I need to film, but yeah.
Celiosi's resolve to slay the Titan was as firm as her farewell to her people was dismal.
Yet, from this memory, I sense something ominous. What happened later, Lady Lunibus?
Rather than listening to me, continue onward and witness for yourselves. Follow the trail Aquila has left, heroes. This time, I will guide you alongside Solidus. Sorry, little one. I hope we still have time to talk later.
I mean, they'll probably beat Chicago, but I don't know. Part of me thinks it would be kind of funny to see Rodgers' career end with him losing to the Bears. I think that would be kind of funny, personally. But, yeah.
Celiosi is such a mighty hero. Yet her partner, who must have walked with her to pass on her bloodline, was completely unreported.
It would be very, very funny.
Was he also a warrior? Or perhaps...
You will soon have your answer, Miss Hyacinth.
Lord Solibus is waiting for us.
Yeah, I kind of think Pittsburgh... I'm personally kind of the opinion that Pittsburgh is in a similar place now to, like, what Philadelphia was, like, a few years ago, when it was kind of clearly the end of Andy Reid's run there. And it's not that, like, Andy Reid was a bad coach by any means. Andy Reid's a great coach. But, it was very clear that he was, like, stagnating on the team. And I think that's kind of happening with Tomlin, too, so... Yeah. And I love Tomlin. I think he's a great coach. I think he'll do great on any team that he goes to.
They soared toward the
But I kind of think that his time with the Steelers is almost over.
That place.
And I think it's one of those things where it's like it would be good for both sides if he left.
Solibus.
Just get a new, fresh start. Also, get rid of fucking Arthur Smith as offensive coordinator. That dude is ass.
What exactly happened there?
At the Celestial Mural's dome, we dealt Aquila a fatal blow.
I know that's what everybody came here to listen to, is me ranting about football. It's gonna happen. That's just what I like to talk about. But yeah.
The moonlit plume sealed the divine body.
Vrabel on the Pats, I love that hire. I love that hire. I honestly, you'll hear me rant about it plenty in those TikToks, but New England might have had one of the best off seasons in the entire league, in my opinion. I love basically everything they did. So, yeah.
But some things cannot be recorded. They were only witnessed by us.
Would you mind sharing more, honored ones?
After Aquila's defeated Scream, we looked to the ground. The people who watched us fight. We saw the expressions on their faces.
Old and young, adults and children alike. They all shared the same expression. Pure, unshakable terror.
Hello, Lagrange Way. Welcome in.
Or celebrations.
Yeah, Ian, the friend of mine that I mentioned earlier, that like produced shows with both me and Shay, the voice of Cypher. Ian's a Titans fan, and he agrees. He does not like that they got rid of Vrabel. We're talking about football, unfortunately, Lagrange. We're not talking about the Titans in the game. But yeah.
They realized that their centuries-old faith had been overturned by a cursed child of two clans.
They regressed into senseless beasts that devoured their own kin. No. That would be an insult to beasts. Solibus and I have never witnessed such madness. Not even in the wildest corners of Amphorius.
Celiosi was indeed naive.
This doesn't align with the historical records. According to the legends of the Sky People, Aquila, gravely wounded, was determined to fight to the end. To prevent Aquila from using the sky of Amphorius as a weapon to crush the earth, the hero Celiosi chose to sacrifice herself, sealing the Titan in the process.
Legends and epics have always erased the cruelty, the bloodshed, and the cries of the commoners, while glorifying the heroes and their triumphs.
You'll witness a side of the legend that's never been told, young Hyacinthia. With a truth hidden for a millennium before you. Can you still walk with the same conviction?
It will be a harsh truth. One that is bound to shake your beliefs. Are you ready to face it, Miss Hyacinth?
I am ready, honored ones. No matter what the hidden history holds, the spirits of my ancestors will urge me to make the right choice. This mission is far more important than my personal feelings or biases. If what I'm facing is a distorted history, a lie that's lasted for 1,000 years, I have to believe the one who created it had their reasons and struggles. And as for those reasons, I choose to believe they came from a place of goodwill. That's how I see the world.
Since you've made your decision, keep moving forward. I've called forth the Rainbow Bridge. Proceed along its path to the Dome, where the entwined fates of humanity and the Titan must be resolved.
Compass! Or not!
They're desperately struggling to block our path, but we've backed them into a corner.
This hurdle is trivial compared to the endless flame chase journey. I'll restore the bridge every time, no matter how many times the Titan obstructs us.
It's a fucking puzzle, it's not that hard. Okay, there we go. No. I want treasure. That's the way.
The miracle she never stopped dreaming of is just one step away from becoming reality.
Honored ones. How did Lady Zeliosi become so powerful?
Talent and rigorous training.
Those sound like essential traits for every successful individual.
She is special. Her resolve goes beyond mere stubbornness.
Continue forward along the Rainbow Bridge, heroes.
I'm trying to think of the Rainbow Road music from Mario Kart.
Activate.
Share good fortunes.
I'm
Let us dance once more.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! Every victory is hard won.
I just realized that the music is going with my footsteps on the bridge. Listen. So it's not moving, but watch. That's funny. That's cool. Only idle on YouTube. Yeah, Firefly's E1 is pretty nuts.
Already seems
Well,
aware of their
whenever
fate.
she gets the I think that's E1 where she gets the mode where like she doesn't consume skill points,
A
which is
Titan
insane.
shall get
But,
Dawnmaker
yeah.
to have its first taste of blood.
That sword you wield. It seems familiar.
Yeah, I did get Ranmei up to E1 with like the free of either her or Luocha, just because I use Ranmei more. So
perhaps
it's the eye.
Is this the dome?
We're gonna kill this motherfucker.
It's truly marvelous.
Exactly. Employ the tactics you've mastered to expose them. And
Ah, damn.
Hyacinthia.
I still
we
don't
will
have
heed your
topaz.
wishes, channeling our strength to reveal Aquila's true form.
Is this the boss fight?
It's been 1,000 years. Without our pact, Lunabus and I might have dissipated like everything else here.
our pact requires us to await the return of the Sky Folk to their ancestral lands, to complete the mission of reclaiming the Titan's core flame. We will carry out your will, Miss Hyacinth, as faithfully as we kept our promise to Seliosi.
First, we shall reveal the whole truth of history. We will reveal all that befell the Skyfolk after Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey.
As it should be.
Be careful. There are multiple threats. Soldiers tainted by the Black
Oh!
Tide.
This is a new one.
Continue to defend the realm of the Sky Titan after all this time.
Perhaps they are protecting the truth slumbering here.
Aside from the descendants of the sky named in the pact, no one else is entitled to access the memories here.
I'm increasingly intrigued by what happened next. Let's deal with these fallen guards first, then. Embark on this final lesson in history! Dawnmaker feels lighter in my hands. I feel that I can do more than just cut down evil with this blade. With golden flames, I can forge a new dawn!
Until everything burns to ashes! Set to the seas of blaze! Fight to live! Allow me to... Yeah. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Grace and existence is unity.
Set to the
And dead.
You have fulfilled your duty, guards. Rest now.
God of the Sky, we are here. Your resentment and terror will soon end. Lady Seliosi, do you still have your humanity after merging with the Titan? I hope you can witness the harvest of the seeds you once sowed. Now, only the final steps remain.
Something's off. I can feel the memories here churning. It's as if countless emotions have lingered through the ages, refusing to fade away.
Is it haunted?
The wandering memories here seem to be pleading for something heavy with pain and grief. Like ghosts lingering by the river of souls.
Are you ready, Hyacinth?
Yes. The Flame Chase journey is reaching its final chapter. No matter how cruel the truth may be, nothing will sway my determination to finish this mission.
The true history buried in time must come to light. The fates of mortals shouldn't be lost beneath polished myths.
We're on the same page, Lord Finan.
Go to the celestial globe, Hyacinthia. The forgotten past will reveal itself to you, one fragment at a time. Hold fast to your resolve. You'll need it to face what lies ahead.
So, unfortunately, this is going to have to be where we stop things tonight, because I just remembered I have to do something that's due by 10 o'clock, and I want to make sure that I have the time to get it done. So, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We will be back again soon to, hopefully wrap this stuff up. Probably sometime next week, because I'm going to be flying out of town on Friday. As you've probably seen Bot say, I have an event in Ohio near Dayton at a game store called Thunderforge Gaming on Saturday. So if you live anywhere near there, feel free to come by, say hi, all that kind of stuff. I'll be there with a couple of my other Star Rail castmates. It'll be me, Rachel Chow, the voice of Stell, Jordan Haro, who's the voice of Dr. Ratio, and Chia Court, who's the voice of Himiko. So... But anyway, I'll probably see you guys next week, and we'll try to wrap this all up next week. But until then, I'll catch you guys later. Take care, and have a good night.